And now we have the difference between both courts. The first difference is that the Supreme Court of the United States basically resolves conflicts among states or between a state and the federal government. But the Supreme Court of El Salvador resolves conflicts among all of the countries instead because of the foreign government isn't federal. As we studied before, the form of government of the United States is federal. It's different from El Salvador. Another difference is that in El Salvador, the jurisdictional function is exercised with absolute exclusivity by the Supreme Court of Justice, chambers of second instance, courts of first instance, and courts of the peace. In the United States, because of the federal states, the jurisdictional function is exercised in every state of the country, but always over the rule of the federal government. As we mentioned before, this is because of the form of government or the form of the states of the United States. Other difference is that the Supreme Court in the United States is the ultimate court of appeals in the country. But in El Salvador, the Supreme Court is not basically the ultimate court because it's divided in 4 rooms, as we mentioned there, and the last one, the constitutional room, is basically the ultimate court of appeal in the country. Other difference is that the Supreme Court of the United States is conferred by 9 justices, and in the Supreme Court of El Salvador is conferred by 15 magistrates and 15 other magistrates instead. The justices of the Supreme Court of the United States have a lifetime job, and in El Salvador, the justice only can be there for the main difference between the United States Supreme Court and El Salvador Supreme Court.
Similarities between both courts. As we can see in the graph, we have that both the U.S. court and that of El Salvador share the title of being the highest judicial authorities in the country, and this is because it is established in the constitutions and because they have the legal capacity to be. Another similarity is the division within them, as both courts have people who hold high, middle, and low positions with completely different duties and obligations. It is a completely hierarchical and fair division where people must have the necessary skills to perform their position. Well, also, the comparative graph shows us the Constitution is a fundamental piece for both courts because it represents their legal basis, basically the basis of its creation. It can be seen that both the U.S. court and that of El Salvador have the power to declare whether allow goes against the Constitution or not, as well as whether the actions of the executive branch are unconstitutional or not. Well, and finally, the last similarity between the two courts is that they share the value of justice, because they have been created to respect that value through the laws and regulations that are created, and also make society respect them through certain judicial mechanisms.